Hello and welcome to another edition of Good Deeds. It is brought to you by justserve.org. If you're looking for ways to make this a better community and help people out, there are many organizations here in the Sacramento area every day that are doing that, and they welcome your involvement and your volunteer time. If you would like to get connected with them, justserve.org is a great place to start. Today, we are finding out more about heroic girls, and Jen and Sarah are joining us to tell us about how they're helping girls in our community. Welcome, and thank you for the work you're doing.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having us, Sheryl.
Thank you for having us here. We're excited.
Well, I'm excited to find out more because obviously, I was a young girl once upon a time, and, times were very different back then. And I love to see organizations like yours that are empowering young women to, as they grow, make the most of their opportunities and build a successful life. Can you tell us about what you do to support women and girls in our community?
Yes, so we are a primarily Sacramento-based nonprofit. We do have an online presence, but we really believe in empowering women and girls that they can be whoever they want to be. They don't have to always be the pretty princess. They can be out there on the wrestling team. They can be out there, in a STEM career. They can do whatever they want to do and whatever fits their own idea of themselves.
Love it.
Exactly. Yeah, and to jump on that too, a lot of where it started was seeing the lack of representation for women and girls in media, in books, pop culture, and so we are whatever we can do to advocate for that, to see more women directors and writers, actors, authors, etc.
Yeah. And this is such important work because, as you are empowering these young women, I mean, you're really improving society as a whole. Our society is as strong as the contributions from all of its members, right?
It really is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
absolutely.
what are some of the programs that you employ to really build confidence and skills in these women?
So a couple of the programs that we have going, I'll let Sarah talk about our scholarship program last, but we partner with the Girl Scouts, and we've actually created their comic book artist badge. So this is an in-person event that we'll host about once every quarter to 6 months with the Girl Scouts, and they come to a local comic book store and we bring in a comic book artist. We try to get a female one, and they learn about the history of comics. They learn how to form a comic book, how to create the art for that, and they get to actually work on developing their own character in that. And they earn a badge, and so that's been a really fun one. That we do, and it's just great to see the girls come out that are like, I never thought this was something I could do with Girl Scouts. And so that's it's always touching to hear that. And then in addition, we do a reading program with local schools, a lot of underprivileged areas within Sacramento, where we provide a book, and it's a six book series. So it takes about 6 months. The kids read the book based on their age groupings, and we have local teachers that will then host a discussion with them about the book. And these are graphic novels, because there's a lot of research out there that shows that, especially kids that aren't strong readers, if you put a graphic novel in their hand, they're going to be better readers in the long run. It's going to grab their attention. It's going to help them. And we focus on graphic novels that have a female protagonist. And so, in books nowadays, only about 33% of books have a female protagonist. And that's hard when girls want to read somebody about them. And so that's really a couple of our big ones that we run in the local area.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's wonderful what you're doing because, change in society happens slowly, incrementally, over time, but it's about changing that narrative in people's minds. And when people realize they can do anything, that's when the changes start to happen. So you guys are doing amazing work. And if I or someone watching right now wants to support what you're doing by volunteering time, what are some of the areas of need that your organization has?
Right now, we always appreciate monetary donations because that helps out a lot with what we'd like to do and move forward. Jen touched upon one of the newer programs that we started running, which is a scholarship program. And we're looking we want to support young women who are looking to go into college and to major in communication, journalism, media production, art, literature, and someone who's going to do that who will then start to initiate that change that we really want to see. So that's one thing that we can really do as well. And then just we're always looking for just anyone who'd like to help us out with. We've attended a couple cons in the past. The one we have coming up is CrockerCon, and we'd love down at the Crocker Art Museum, and we'd really love to see people come out, help, whatever, just even to volunteer their time to join and to see what we can do.
Now, is your website the best way for potential volunteers to get in touch with you?
Website or social media?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Sarah.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, social media, reach out to us on Facebook or our website. Saturday, March 9th, we are going to be at the Sacramento County Women and Girls Festival. It's the first one ever that's been put on, and it's being put on by Commission and Friends of the Commission in the Sacramento area. So we are going to be there. We'll have a table set up, and we'll have, people to talk about our mission. Other ways you can get involved. We always are looking for people that want to write articles with us and research new topics, write grants, things like that. So if people out there are wanting that kind of experience, we're always looking for help with that.
Well, it sounds like there are many different ways to get involved and support what you do. And
Yes.
I want to thank you again for what you're doing. And thank you for being on Good Deeds.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.